Hello everybody and welcome back to the Cloudcast Show. We're going to talk about the top DevOps questions. We're going to discuss what is DevOps, how much time does it take to implement, and many more. So stay tuned.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Cloudcast Show. This is Mario.
And I am Guillermo, and in this podcast we will discuss latest advances in cloud technologies, the world of DevOps, and software development hacks. All these to make your life easier.
So if you're a technology expert, you own a business, you are an IT director, or just a regular geek guy, then you came into the right place.
So, first question, Mario. What is DevOps? I know we have discussed this several times before, but let's...
Yeah, I think it wasn't on our first episode. And well, we already know that DevOps is a combination of operations and development, where they work along to achieve the same goal.
That's right. Pretty much the same as we have described two or many times. So DevOps is the unification of different departments and the collaboration between them to achieve specific objectives.
Yeah, and the goal can be whatever you need on your organization. Let's say like you have a lack of information, you have a security problem, you have a performance problem, or whatever you need to get better.
That's right. All this to improve, right?
Yeah.
So second question.
Second question.
How much time does it take to implement DevOps in the cloud?
I think it depends a lot on your project size. But for most of the websites, it takes like, 1 week to achieve this goal or to have like a good workflow that you can use as a DevOps implementation or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think as you said, probably for small applications like corporate websites, probably small newspapers or something like that, it could take like 1 week for the implementation of all the workflow. But also it takes time to analyze and discover all the things that a business has. So I would say like from 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, because there are like different profiles. I mean, it's not the same like implementing DevOps for a healthcare organization or fintech as you are doing it with, magazines or something.
Yeah, that's totally right. Next question. Or are we going too fast?
Yeah, we're fast.
Yeah, I think we're going a bit fast, but if you have any question, feel free to reach us at info@clickittech.com. So that way we can attend on any questions that you may have about DevOps or our podcast or fintech processes. So question number 3. What are the main benefits of DevOps? Well, DevOps help us to achieve pretty much get an application to production faster or develop application faster. Call it the way you want, like bring products to life faster.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of DevOps.
Again, it's more like what do you need in your organization? Because I mean, if you have a very cool website and the content is good and everything, but the performance is not, then you will start losing money. So if you need to improve your website or your application to get more money, then DevOps will help you with that.
That's right. Yeah. But again, these changes will be implemented faster with DevOps. And if you don't enable DevOps when you have a problem, you should. And yeah, I think that's it. Pretty much.
You should be able to find the root cause of the problem in early phases of DevOps instead of waiting until the end of the process.
That's right. Next question, number 4. Which is the best cloud provider between AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud Platform?
I gotta say AWS is my fab because it offers you a more extensive, mature, and ready-to-go resources for you. I mean, if you need a website, you can do it within a couple minutes, hours, or whatever. And it can support from small websites to millions of incoming visitors per month. So I gotta say AWS is my choice. I don't know yours.
Well, I gotta say AWS would be my first to go choice too, but I would also recommend on check what do you have. For example, I would recommend if you have a lot of Microsoft technologies enabled on your company, you should go with Microsoft Azure, right?
Yeah.
Because who's gonna serve you better on that? Microsoft.
Yeah.
And probably if you are looking for a lot of technology, if you're looking for Kubernetes or if you're looking for microservices, or serverless applications, probably Google or AWS would be a good fit for you, depending on what you're looking for or even using of technologies. Both of them can be a great option.
Yeah, because Microsoft is good at Microsoft things, but what if you need flexibility on low cost and something like that? I gotta say, DigitalOcean is also a good choice because it can help you to maintain a low rate on your building, and you will be able to still get something good for you on your DevOps implementation.
Right. Yeah, at the end, it comes to the business needs. So if I had to recommend something to the business owners or decision makers who are listening to this podcast, I would say check what do you have first, and then select the cloud provider.
Yeah. But if you don't want to be struggling, then choose AWS.
Okay. Big commercial, right?
Yeah, my commercial here.
Okay. Number 5. What are the best DevOps tools?
The best DevOps tools. In my gentle opinion, I will say you can start with agile tools like Jira and Trello and everything that can help you to organize your tasks. So you can have short deliverables and releases faster, and you will be able to keep an eye on your issues, on your change, on your updates, and everything that you need to start doing to get the DevOps
planned.
Yeah, well planned,
managed. Yeah, I would agree with that. And also for tools that would be implemented on your IT environment, I would say that Docker is one of the best tools and probably very trending right now, which is being leveraged by a lot of companies for the use of their technologies. And also Kubernetes comes with it. What do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking on the Docker thing, because for the people that don't know what Docker is Docker helps you to divide your resources into small boxes. You can see them as boxes, so you will have separate resources for each one of your application tasks. So it will provide you a better performance, you will be able to handle a lot of requests and things like that.
Yeah, it all comes to what container management system are you using, and also what else about release, what can deploy and release. We could use something like Circle CI or Jenkins. These are pretty common right now in this world. Also AWS tools for CI and CD, which are code commit, code deploy, and code pipeline, which helps you to streamline all that process and leverage it to AWS using their technologies. And these also help you to create your blue and green deployments, canary deployments, A/B testing, or whatever you would like to have on that.
Yeah.
So I think those are some tools that are right now trending and very, very common to see in the DevOps world. If anybody knows about any other, leave it on our mail, send us a message,
But we can do a little recap. So the basic stack for DevOps will be: choose one for organization, that could be Trello. Choose one for communication, that could be Slack. Choose one for automation, that could be, I don't know.
Probably something like, first of all, choose a code base. Where are you storing your code base? So GitHub, Jira,
Bitbucket, GitLab, etc.
GitHub, Bitbucket,
Okay.
And then how are you packaging, testing, and deploying your application? Well, this could be a tool like Circle CI.
Circle CI is free, by the way.
Yeah, it's free and very, very good tool. Jenkins and the suite of AWS.
Yeah.
So
totally.
Yeah. And also, to monitor your application, obviously, if you are in the cloud or using
you can use
Docker
like an APM
monitor
tool like New Relic, Datadog.
If you want to monitor your infrastructure, you could use New Relic. Or if you want to monitor your application KPIs, you need to use New Relic APM, so application performance monitoring, which helps you on that. And obviously, in the cloud, depending on which cloud are you in, you could use their monitoring system. In AWS side, it is CloudWatch, and on Google Cloud side, it is Stackdriver. So
Okay.
these are pretty good options to start.
Okay, next question number 6 is how much money do I need to implement DevOps? And to start implementing DevOps, I will say that you need to start working on the free and easy things like communication channels, automation, pipelines, and everything that you can do on early phases of the DevOps implementation, and that doesn't take you like a lot of time.
That's right.
What do you think?
Yeah, totally agree with you. I think that you should start with small changes on your organization, on your communication and collaboration processes. And then if you're not getting results from that, you should be thinking on hiring someone to
Get on a consultancy.
get a
or something
consultancy
like that.
or coach your team or simply do it for you.
So next question is how security gets along with DevOps. Question number 7.
Well, I can say that they should be like best friends.
Okay.
If you implement DevOps, you should implement security on there. So whenever you are by starting the process, whenever you are implementing new pieces of code, you should have security in place on that part. So who's gonna implement new code? Well, only your developers, not externals, right? So start by assigning roles on that. So you have security in place for that. And then when you are testing the code, start by testing it against some repositories for the current risks or security breaches, most common security breaches. And then when you are deploying it, you should have a deployment process in place so that it is fully secure, that you're deploying your application, it's not going to be down, and it's malware free or everything that you need to cover your
because whatever you were looking for security or not, putting these DevOps puzzles in order will eventually get you a mature environment on your cloud hosting provider, etc. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. If you set this process in place and add security on top of it, you will ensure that your application will have speed, and also it is protected for your customers. So, and that's I think, most critical part where your customers are worried about your password is encrypted or their documents, all their data is protected in the cloud. I mean, there's people who are still ignorant about the cloud, so they are concerned about that part. So that's something that companies should be focused on right now.
Totally. The last is not a question, but it's just like explaining a real case where DevOps can be used in an industry environment. And I think you have a good one.
Yeah, I was thinking on sharing about a media site. Call it online newspapers, magazines, video chat or video sites, entertainment sites, fashion, or even fake news. Call it fake news or whatever. All these have something in common. They want to have visitors so they can gain money or they can monetize their websites and have ad visualizations with Google Ads or any other provider, right?
Yeah, and media sites, I mean, they all want to be the first when sharing news to the public. But when posting a news note, I mean, if you post a news note that can take you up to 2 hours to be on the internet, then it's not worth it. I mean, people will start like getting out. You will start getting a bounce rate of visitors very high, and the company will start crumbling.
That's right. And there's companies that right now are running ads for people to see their news just to get them on their site and charge visualization for the ads that they're running. So you could think that you only need to create the site, create the content, and that's all. Well, people, you're wrong. There are processes missing, like how are you going to update the look and feel of your site? What if your visitors doesn't like? How are you measuring your user satisfaction? Are you going to use A/B testing? How are you going to do that? So are you prepared to
So what's the question here?
So the question is,
what's your point?
My point is, are you prepared to scale when your peak of traffic comes? Are you prepared to create new changes or to bring changes up to life? If you pictured all this on your mind and the answer was no, well, let me tell you, you need DevOps. You need a way in which you can bring changes faster to life, in which you can bring new experimental things on the way and keep growing and measuring your results.
Yeah, and if you failed, you failed. You learn from your mistakes and you keep going. Okay, well, that was a very scary speech that you just gave us, Guillermo. But before I start speaking, you need to calm down because now that you know what DevOps is, you can start by following the questions that we already discussed here. And hopefully, if you do it right, you will get a faster updates on your site, which means you will be always in the top. The user will notice, and your engagement will be improved.
Well, second one would be that pretty much your site will be faster
As hell.
will be fast as hell, which means advertisers or sponsors can put some money into it, so you will start profiting from it.
Yeah. But the most important is that you will be able to run a business without losing your head. You will have smooth and better processes that will help you to focus on other tasks of your business, and you will start getting better and better and better. And after all, we all want to be successful, but not everybody is willing to do what it takes to get there.
Yeah. And while this may seem very hard at the first, I think that when you implement it in the right way and keep that process in place, you will see results and a lot of benefits that comes with DevOps, enabling DevOps on your organization.
Yeah, but at this point you may think that, okay, DevOps is a lot like to process. But the real answer is that it's not, because you can start attacking the minor tasks as we already told you. So you will be able to earn some valuable time for other processes.
Yeah, and to do other things. But I think that's it for now. We will talk about more examples and more DevOps topics on the next episode.
Thank you, Guillermo.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you guys for listening. If you like the podcast, please subscribe to it. And if you need more information, you can follow us on our website, clickittech.com, or on social media, Click It Smart Technologies. See you in the next episode.